So as far as range is concerned, I mean, right now I have 82% battery charge and it's showing me a range of 400 kilometers, which is quite cool. Maybe we should just take off and drive to Pondicherry or something. The car was recommended to me by Fahadh Faasil. We were doing a film together and he recommended the car to me. He said, you must test drive it. There's no irritation, there's nothing. I just don't realize how much I'm driving. I love to drive now because the car is so comfortable to drive. Hi, I'm Sneha Iype Varma. I'm a film producer for advertising and based out of Bangalore. I am the proud owner of a Volvo XC40. I'm just thrilled that I took the decision to buy the car. It's a story of falling in love with a machine which I never thought would happen. So the decision to buy an EV was something that was playing on my mind for a while actually. And it just felt like the natural progression, like it felt like it would be a good thing to do. And when I test drove the vehicle, I thought it was fabulous. What really actually clinched it for me was the design. So I largely use the car to drive between home, which is in Whitefield, and work, which is in Ranagar, or I go to the airport if I need to. It does serve my purpose. I have really not felt any constraint in terms of size. It's just perfectly compact. You know, I do charge my car when it's down to about, say, 40%. I start getting a bit restless because I don't know what the day will be like for me the next day. So I end up charging it, making sure that I have enough battery to run. And I'm mostly doing it in the city. I think Volvo now has a list of places in South India where one can stop over for recharging if required. It was actually fairly smooth once we identified where the charging point was in my building. There are no irritants really when it comes to charging the car because there's a specific time in the day when I come back from work that I charge the car and I make sure that it's charged optimally. You know, there's really not been any issue with charging at all. As far as the question of sustainability is concerned, it just feels like you're part of a movement, right? Because I think it is a smarter decision to go with an EV. So whatever these choices are that we're making, we're hoping that in the long run, there is going to be an impact of some kind. I mean, which company gives you that kind of warranty, right? So it's really the brand Volvo telling you that we are here to back you up. So I think that's a really big one for me. And when you know that a company is invested in that kind of, logic, they've been doing for years and they've been perfecting it. You know, these are not fly-by-night operators. They're here, they mean business, and they really want people to convert into the ideology. I think the biggest joy for me also is the color of the car. This for me was stylish, subtle. It's just such a beautiful color and it's very in. I mean, any shade of green is right now very cool to have. I think it's very classy. I really love driving the car because it's so responsive. It's almost like it's talking to you. The great thing also is about the interiors. It's comfortable. You know, there's nothing over the top. The way this whole panel is designed, it's just exactly what needs to be there. There's no fuss and it feels really like good value for money. I use the one pedal a lot in a city like Bangalore where the traffic is crazy. It just feels like it's such a great feature to have. I think the best part of my day is when I'm in the car driving to work and I blast my music. Of course, the sound system is superb. So this is really the highlight of my day. I look forward to driving home because I get that 1 hour of uninterrupted time, either listening to a podcast or I'm listening to the music I love. The car was recommended to me by Fahadh Faasil. We were doing a film together and he recommended the car to me. He said, you must test drive it. And both Prakash and I, my husband and I, totally fell in love with it. And now we've been recommending it to so many people. In fact, the other week a friend of mine from Delhi called and I said, just blindly go for it. Don't think twice. It's a beautiful car. I think we've turned into big fans and we're clearly recommending it to everyone.